How's everybody doing? Today I'm going to be talking about the Gravity Picks Classic Standard Shape in 1.5 millimeters. So Gravity Picks are a good quality, kind of a hand-filed edge, acrylic type guitar pick. The pick itself, being the standard shape, is a little bit more of an equilateral than most standard shape picks you might find. And that being said, it's kind of a bigger shape than a lot of like your Dunlop standard shapes or things along those lines. So the size is something to get used to. That and the fact that it's 1.5 millimeters thick, which is pretty thick, especially given the fact that this material is very hard. So you're not really feeling the feeling that you get with some picks where your skin kind of pushes into the material. You don't get any of that. This is just a solid, absolute hammer of a guitar pick. Given the material, there's really no flex at all. I mean, this is a pick where you're going to strum it and it is going to just plow through the strings very heavily. In a sense, that's a good thing, because when you're playing your guitar, you want to be, I think, putting a lot of energy into it. This pick will definitely allow you to put a lot of power into your playing. One side of the pick is perfectly flat, and the other side has the logo kind of etched into it. The way that I would hold this pick is where it kind of looks like the logo is backwards to you and your thumb is on the etching. But even then, it still doesn't have that much grip. And that's really the main downside that I've found to any Gravity picks that I've played, is that they tend to be extremely slippery. So for the benefit of having such a solid material for a pick, the downside is it's almost like the pick is constantly rotating from where I'm trying to hold it. So I have to kind of stop what I'm doing and use my other fingers to just reposition it back much more often than I do with other picks. This may be more of a problem if you have oily hands, although, I mean, everyone's going to be sweating at some point when you're playing, and it's going to be the same issue. But even considering that, this pick has a really nice edge to it. It's very solid feeling. It seems to last a while. I've used this one for practicing for hours, and you can kind of see near the tip where it's touched the strings, but it's not even nearly worn. So it's a very durable pick. It has a nice edge. It's a good material for what it is. I think the grip could be improved, and it's just a real solid piece of material that you're holding. When I've played with this pick, it almost seems like the volume of my playing increases just by the fact of how heavy this pick is, just blasting away at the strings. It's a very effective pick for transferring energy to your guitar strings. So those are my thoughts on the Gravity Classic Standard Shape 1.5 millimeter guitar pick. Stay tuned for more pick reviews coming up and just more content on my channel in general. Thanks for watching.